All right, guys, I told you guys before that I had another set of graded cards from Degree Grading. If you look over my shoulder here, most of my personal collection are graded with Degree Grading because I wanted something that looked uniform, that looked good, and was a really good price. This is kind of a combo of all of those things. They do monthly specials. This is not advertisement, by the way. This is all just coming directly from me. Uh, but they do monthly specials. So they'll do a special where it's like, oh, hey, all football cards are $8 each with an unlimited cap. Boom. I'll take advantage of that. They'll have it for baseball. They'll have it for Star Wars. They'll have it for Pokemon. They just started grading some thicker cards, which there should be some in here. So this is the first set that should allow, I think, up to 180 points, I believe, is as thick as they'll do it. So I'm really excited to see this. There's another part of this I did not review in the previous video, and I will show you guys what that looks like here at the end. So just kind of hold sight. So this did come back in this box. I had a pretty large set that did not come back in this box. Just came out in a regular one. So again, personal collection. I really like the look of these. They look, and they are the same exact size as a PSA slab. Let me put this to the side just so we can get a better look at this. So this was, I knew this one would kind of be a little bit tough, this Danny Woodhead here. 8 out of 25 is an obscure Patriot that I would be really excited about. No one else would care about. But this was a die cut card. So anytime you're working with a die cut card, it does tell us there right on the back what the issue was. I kind of figured it wouldn't get a 10. I was hoping for a 9. But personal collection, wasn't too worried about it. It's just something I want to have. I got myself a Gridiron King Drake May. I've got a huge collection of Drake Mays back there. I might look at selling some of them just because I've got a lot. I probably don't need all of those. I got myself a Sony Michelle. Again, another die cut card. This is just the protective wrapping. But this was a 4 out of 4. Kind of nice. Put it in an 8. We got ourselves an auto. So they do not grade the autograph. So that is something to kind of keep in mind. Again, don't care too much about that. But I do love getting my autos coming back in a 10. And you can see in the back there. Perfect. All right. Oh, I got wrappers falling out of the place too. This one was kind of this one again, kind of assumed this one would be an issue. So I can feel this one is thicker. Let's open this one up just so you guys can get a look at the slabs. So again, exact same dimensions as a PSA slab. So if you do have bumpers and stuff that you use for your PSA slabs, this would be exactly the same. So this is a thicker one. So we can see back there, gives us the breakdown. If you go ahead and scan that, that will also bring up some details. So their pop reports and all that stuff show up on there as well. But I kind of figured there's a lot of pieces on this one, and it didn't look crazy centered to me. But again, personal collection, don't really care. This is another one I found just sitting inside of a card shop for like next to no money. I thought it was kind of a cool card to have. You know, it's not like, I like obscure players. So Damian Harris didn't have like a great career. But as a side note, here you go. Write down the comments below. What is this for? His name is Damian Harris, right? That looks like a K. Or I wouldn't think it's a V. That'd be a really small V. I would think it's a K. Why? Does that make any sense to you? Why did that exist? So here we got an 8 and a Ty Law. Cool card. No auto there. But personal collection. This was an old one too. I thought this was way too cool. This is a Ben Watson on the Rookie Revolution. So you get that little fabric there. So, man, this was like really early days when the Patriots dynasty was really starting to take off. Super obscure. I've got a huge collection of Pop Douglas. So as we will see, I live in Central Virginia. I follow the Liberty Flames. So Patriots and Flames all in one. I will grab those cards every day. This one, I guess I wasn't too surprised on this one, but this was for Randy Moss. As a 6, this would be the second 6 that I've picked up from Degree. So what was the issue? So centering is really bad on it, apparently. And then surface and the corners. What was not super center? Yeah, I think I did point this out. This did look a little smaller on this side. I don't know if it deserved that low. But that's what it got. Guess what? Quentin Cooley, 10. All of my Flames autos have been really good, so this one is numbered out of 75. Picked this up at a card show in Roanoke. Super excited about that one. This one I pulled, this Travion Henderson. I pulled this from, I want to say it was a blaster box. It might have been a hobby. But this rookie swatch here. Take a 10 on that all day. This one also not a huge surprise to me that this gets a 6. That ink down there, I just think is really, really faint. So, thicker card, a lot of edges in here. I kind of expected this one to have a little bit of issues here. So, yeah, it's got a little bit of everything dinging it. But just such a cool card. Wanted that thing secure. I will happily take that. So, here's a Pro Bowl for Ty Law. So we had a lower Ty Law grade. Well, this one's a little bit higher. So, cool looking card. Reminiscent of the Pro Bowl. And guess what? We are down to our last one. This one was really, really interesting to me. Okay? So, I did not know this. I did not know this about this card. This is listed as Randy Moss. It's obviously numbered here out of 759. So it's labeled as that, but you can see up here, it's a Matthew Slater error. Sure enough, you look here and you're like, wait a minute. He's wearing 18, not 81. So this is Matthew Slater incorrectly labeled as a Randy Moss. Super cool, though. I did not realize it until I had saw when they identified my cards, they called this an error card. And sure enough, this is a pretty common error. There's obviously a lot of them. There's 759 of these out there. So if you do check those out, they are listed as error cards. But this is supposed to be Randy Moss. It's just not who's on the picture. So I did not point this out in previous videos, so I wanted to point this out now. One of the many reasons why I like Degree is Degree does use AI for its grading. There is no human guy having a bad day grades my cards incorrectly. It's not like that. So what is nice about this does give you a breakdown. So it tells you your top performers. It tells you things to focus on your next time. Kind of nice to kind of give you an idea. It gives you some tips. And then it breaks down each card. So it will tell you on there where the issue was, where to look for it. So there is no question. You don't just get a grade, and you don't even just get a grade that says, oh, the corners and edges. It will tell you. So bottom edge was a problem there on the back of the card. And it gives you all that information right down there. Scuffing is present on the top of the card. Corner wear is visible on the upper left back of the card. Centering is left heavy on, I'm going to assume, the back. So super, super, super cool just to have this information there. So if you want clarity, Degree is perfect for that. So that's kind of my breakdown. If you have not used Degree in the past, I would highly recommend it. Again, not a sponsor. It's just I enjoy the look of these slabs. I like the clarity in what I'm looking at. But let me know if you guys have used them in the past. What do you guys think about them? And I will catch you guys on the next one.